At Canyon Lake High School, it's Tuesday night volleyball as the Red Hot Canyon Lake Hawks host the Llano Yellow Jackets. Good evening and welcome inside Hawks Gym on the Hawks Network. I'm Brian Freeman. Canyon Lake enters tonight's match winners of 8 straight to include a district opening win over Bernie this past Friday. As for Llano, it has been a tough season so far, a record of 1-15 to include a 28-4A district opening loss this past Friday against Wimberley. Coming up next, we'll hear from Canyon Lake head coach Kimberly Clemens. Back after this on the Hawks Network.
With university admission competition at its peak and demand in the workplace for the best and brightest young talent, the time is now to give our students the edge at Comal ISD. And that edge is Memorial Early College High School. No matter where you reside in Comal ISD, MEX will help accelerate your learning and prepare you for a lifetime of success. You have a choice to make your high school experience fit you and your way of learning. Through a unique relationship with St. Philip's College, you can earn an associate's degree of arts. That's 2 years of college for free while you are still in high school. MEX offers a combination of regular and dual credit courses taught right here by instructors that have master's degrees. Learn in a hands-on collaborative way at MEX. Research, explore, problem solve, and build long-lasting relationships with driven, focused, and great students like yourself. Our campus is unique with many opportunities to get involved in school spirit. Our many clubs, academic UIL, sports, community, and leadership opportunities will have you screaming with eagle pride and soaring to new heights of excellence. Explore your options with Comal ISD. Explore Memorial Early College High School today.
And welcome back to Hawk Gym on the Hawks Network. Tonight, Canyon Lake facing Llano. We're now joined by Canyon Lake head coach Kimberly Clemens. And the Hawks come into this game riding an 8-match winning streak. Coach, just how well are you playing heading into your second district match of the season?
We've been really fired up. Obviously, a lot of districts started the week prior to us starting last week. So we've been like antsy and waiting and fired up to start district. So we came out pretty, hot and put Bernie in the hot seat and terminated that win at Bernie. And we're ready for tonight against Llano Jackets. And we look forward to a heavy match on Friday as well.
Now, looking back at the win over Bernie, you lost that first set to the Greyhounds, but came back to win the final 3 to include the fourth and final set, 25-6. What stood out the most about the way that you performed this past Friday?
Well, that first set it was so close. The entire set, it was point for point, and then even that second set. The second set rolled around and we were up 17-3, and we did let them creep back in that set and closed it out 25-22. The third set again was just like set 1 where it was point for point, and then set 4 we just took control and really just served them off the floor.
Now you look at some of the numbers for you this season and defensively really playing well, namely with Lainey Moses in the back row and on the front row Megan Voorhees, a sophomore for you. Just how well those two have been playing for you this season?
They've just been unbelievable. Lainey is all over the court picking up all kinds of balls. She's low to the ground and getting things that I can't even imagine getting myself ever as a player. And Voorhees just cranks those balls, drills those balls into the floor on the other side. So offense and defense have been working really well together. Everyone keeps communicating and just pushing each other on and off the floor, and it's just been a great season so far.
Now tonight you're facing a Llano team which has struggled this season. They lost their district opener last Friday, and they've also struggled to simply win any matches this year, coming in with a record of 1-15. But this is a district match. You never know what's going to happen to these. What do you have to do tonight to have success against the Yellow Jackets?
We need to be focused. We need to play our game. And just hit our goals that we have for every match that we play, especially in district. And it doesn't matter what level the team's at, that our opponents, we respect all of our opponents. We don't even want them to take one set off of us. And as soon as we lose that focus or that respect, that's very possible to happen. So.
All right, Coach, good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
All right, that again, Canyon Lake head coach Kimberly Clemens joining us. First serve between the Hawks and Yellow Jackets is coming up next right here on the Hawks Network.
Kaler, back for a new season of America Facts versus Fiction, debunking the half-truths in American history. For example, the largest stash of gold isn't found at Fort Knox. It's below the streets of the Big Apple. And General Ike, well, he didn't always play by the rules. In fact, he stepped up to the plate under an alias to avoid being thrown out of West Point. We're unlocking the vault to secure the truth behind America's treasured secrets. Get it? America, Facts versus Fiction. On AM.
Good things come to those who wait. At QVC, we say better things come now. Get it now. Pay over time. No extra charge with Easy Pay. The best news, you can use it on everything. Yes, everything. All the great brands you love and new products you'll discover. So why wait? It's Easy Pay every day. Now through September 30th. Shop QVC and QVC.com.
Mom Needs a Break Cleaning is the professional service you can trust. Thorough, careful, and affordable. We take care of all your home cleaning needs so Mom can take care of the important things in life. Isn't it time you came home to a spotless house without the hours of back-breaking work? Call Mom Needs a Break Cleaning for an over-the-phone estimate and to set your personalized cleaning schedule with us today.
I will see you soon.
The filters are coming off.
Even though we haven't met, I fell in love. I couldn't help it.
I've sent $40,000.
Michael wants me to have a baby.
Ready to open my heart again.
I really thought she was catfishing me.
I'm risking it all.
You're crazy.
There's so much on the line. It's kind of hitting me.
Before the 90 days, all new, Sunday at 8 on TLC.
Watch TLC, GVTC, channel 553.
And welcome back inside Hawks Gym. Coming up again shortly, it is Canyon Lake versus Llano in this 28-40 volleyball match. But right now, we turn things over to the recognition for Comal ISD students for the recent accomplishments in art.
Congratulations, Comal ISD, on your District of Distinction from TAEA, our Visual Arts Educators Association for the state of Texas. We're so proud of you and all the work that you've done, teachers, to put this together this year. All of your work last year has paid off, and we get the glory this year to showcase and show off everything you always do. What I love about this award is that it's taken us what we were already doing and showcasing that, but it's also challenged us and brought us new opportunities to compete in new areas that we've never done before. So you guys shine this year, and I'm so proud of everything that you've done.
We couldn't be more proud. Just really showcases our children, showcases our school. Our children need this. They need to be out there in the community being proud of what they're doing. It's a part of their learning and growing, and they just become excited to be at school, excited to be a part of this environment that we're in.
I headed up the community service project. All 4 of the art teachers collaborated together, and we had our students do various art projects that were book related or reading related. Some of the kids did an illustrated book quote from their favorite book. Some of the kids did a printmaking project in which they printed onto bookmarks. And all of these projects were then donated to the New Braunfels Public Library as part of the Love Your Library Month. And they used all of those proceeds to benefit the library.
Part of Big Art Day is to invite the community, invite our student community to come and help create art so that we can have art in our world. And we wanted any student to be able to help do that. So right now we have 2 positive reinforcements, and we want to continue to do that because they were a huge success. The students love them, parents love them, our administration loves them, so we want to keep doing that. So we have some plans in the future for the next Big Art Day.
Thanks for all you did this past year. Appreciate all your hard work, and I look forward to this year and all the new challenges as we continue to work to get that distinction again each and every year.
Many tales have been told of Africa, but none like this. This is our story. This is Serengeti.
Watch Discovery, GVTC, channel 554.
Wednesdays, science shows you why bigger is better.
The magnitude of this building, it's an incredible marvel.
These guys don't think small.
It's definitely a little more dangerous
when it comes to living large.
I've got the best job in the world.
Building Giants, Wednesday at 9. Followed by Monster Ships at 10. On Science.
Watch Science. GVTC, Channel 518.
All new on Travel Channel.
We're the Ghost Brothers,
a team of paranormal investigators
helping frightened families find peace
in their haunted homes.
My dream home has become my nightmare.
We gotta help this family
and use our expertise.
Whatever's in there is dark.
Shed some light on these dark spirits.
What the heck is going on in y'all's house, bro?
Move over, Ghosts. We're moving in.
Yeah.
All new Ghost Brothers, Haunted House Guests. Friday at 9 on Travel Channel.
HGTV is rebuilding the legendary Brady home, and it's gonna blow you away.
Come on, let's go inside. Oh, my nose!
A very Brady renovation premieres Monday, September 9th. Only on HGTV.
Watch HGTV, GVTC, Channel 578.
I'm Jamie Kaler, back for a new season of America Facts versus Fiction, debunking the half-truths in American history. For example, the largest stash of gold isn't found at Fort Knox. It's below the streets of the Big Apple. And General Ike, well, he didn't always play by the rules. In fact, he stepped up to the plate under an alias to avoid being thrown out of West Point. We're unlocking the vault to secure the truth behind America's treasured secrets. Get it? America Facts versus Fiction on AHC.
Good things come to those who wait. At QVC, we say better things come now. Get it now. Pay over time. No extra charge with Easy Pay. The best news, you can use it on everything. Yes, everything. All the great brands you love and new products you'll discover. So why wait? It's Easy Pay every day. Now through September 30th. Shop QVC and QVC.com.
And welcome back to Hawk Gym. Right now, Canyon Lake warming up, getting ready to take on Llano, a Hawks team that comes in with a record of 18-12, out to a 1-0 start to 28-4A play. The Hawks have already matched their win total from all of last season. Should note that 5 players are back from last year's team, to include the Hawks' top back row defensive player. We spoke with Coach Clemens about her earlier. Lainey Moses has played very well for the Hawks this season. Also back from last year's team, the Hawks' assist leader from 2018, Cassidy Phelps. We'll see plenty of her tonight. And Megan Voorhees, a strong freshman season in 2018. Another player we spoke about with Coach Clemens earlier tonight. Kind of a slow start for the Hawks this year. Record of 4-7 after their first 11 matches, but since then, very good, 14-5. And again, the Hawks have won 8 straight. Their most recent win came again to the district opener over Bernie this past Friday. And we were speaking with Coach Clemens about that. The Hawks dropped the first set of the Greyhounds, won the final 4 to include a 25-6 victory in the 4th set to close it out. As Canyon Lake finished the month of September a perfect 6-0. As for Llano, it's been a tough season so far for the Yellow Jackets. They are 1-15. They also struggled a year ago in 2018, finishing with just 4 wins all of last season. The only win for Llano so far this year came on August the 10th against Corpus Christi Moody. Since then, 13 straight losses for the Jackets, 9 coming via a sweep. They opened district play on Friday at home and lost to Wimberley in 3 sets. The Texans outscored the Jackets in that match 75-37. That was Llano's 15th straight district loss, dating back to 2017, as they finished 0-10 in this district a year ago. Again, it is Canyon Lake versus Llano. First serve is coming up next on the Hawks Network. We're back after this.
Mom Needs a Break Cleaning is the professional service you can trust. Thorough, careful, and affordable. We take care of all your home cleaning needs so Mom can take care of the important things in life. Isn't it time you came home to a spotless house without the hours of back-breaking work? Call Mom Needs a Break Cleaning for an over-the-phone estimate and to set your personalized cleaning schedule with us today.
Sunday nights on Access TV. Access TV's new series, Paul Schaefer Plus One.
It's the Howard Stern Show, but no strippers.
Paul sits down with music's finest, followed by an all-new series, Brian Johnson's A Life on the Road. Brian sits down with music greats.
Just too good. Fabulous.
Sunday Night Rocks. It all starts 8/7 Central on Access TV.
I will see you soon.
The filters are coming off.
Even though we haven't met, I fell in love. I couldn't help it.
I've spent $40,000.
Michael wants me to have a baby. Ready to open my heart again.
I really thought she was catfishing me.
I'm risking it all.
You're crazy. There's so much on the line. It's kind of hitting me.
Before the 90 Days, all new, Sunday at 8 on TLC.
Watch TLC, GVTC, channel 553.
Many tales have been told of Africa, but none like this. This is our story. This is Serengeti.
Watch Discovery, GVTC, channel 554.
All new on Travel Channel.
We're the Ghost Brothers.
A team of paranormal investigators
helping frightened families find peace
in their haunted homes.
My dream home has become my nightmare.
We gotta help this family.
And use our expertise.
Whatever's in there is dark.
Shed some light on these dark spirits.
What the heck is going on in y'all's house, bro?
Move over, Ghosts.
We're moving in.
All new Ghost Brothers Haunted House Guests. Friday at 9 on Travel Channel.
Wednesdays, science shows you why bigger is better.
The magnitude of this building, it's an incredible marvel.
These guys don't think small.
Definitely a little more dangerous
when it comes to living large.
I've got the best job in the world.
Building giants, Wednesday at 9. Followed by monster ships at 10. On Science.
Watch Science, GVTC, channel 518.
3, 2, 1, here we go.
Welcome to our NASCAR Race Hub.
From the green flag at Daytona to the checkers of Homestead.
In the car.
That close might get you on Race Hub.
Under the hood and hanging with the drivers.
A little love fest here. Gordon, Harvick, Canal, and of course the champ.
We've got the drama.
Get the heck out of the way.
The science.
2 levels of analysis and storytelling for the sport.
NASCAR Race Hub. Weeknights at 6 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
Good things come to those who wait. At QVC, we say better things come now. Get it now. Pay over time. No extra charge with Easy Pay. The best news, you can use it on everything. Yes, everything. All the great brands you love and new products you'll discover. So why wait? It's Easy Pay every day. Now through September 30th. Shop QVC and QVC.com.
Sunday nights on Access TV. Access TV's new series, Paul Schaefer Plus One.
It's the Howard Stern Show, but no strippers.
Paul sits down with music's finest, followed by an all-new series, Brian Johnson's A Life on the Road. Brian sits down with music greats.
Just too good. Fabulous.
Sunday Night Rocks. It all starts 8/7 Central on Access TV.
Mom Needs a Break Cleaning is the professional service you can trust. Thorough, careful, and affordable. We take care of all your home cleaning needs so Mom can take care of the important things in life. Isn't it time you came home to a spotless house without the hours of back-breaking work? Call Mom Needs a Break Cleaning for an over-the-phone estimate and to set your personalized cleaning schedule with us today.
Congratulations, Comal ISD, on your District of Distinction from TAEA, our Visual Arts Educators Association for the state of Texas. We're so proud of you and all the work that you've done, teachers, to put this together this year. All of your work last year has paid off, and we get the glory this year to showcase and show off everything you always do. What I love about this award is that it's taken us what we were already doing and showcasing that, but it's also challenged us and brought us new opportunities to compete in new areas that we've never done before. So you guys shine this year, and I'm so proud of everything that you've done.
We couldn't be more proud. Just really showcases our children, showcases our school. Our children need this. They need to be out there in the community being proud of what they're doing. It's a part of their learning and growing, and they just become excited to be at school, excited to be a part of this environment that we're in.
I headed up the community service project. All 4 of the art teachers collaborated together, and we had our students do various art projects that were book related or reading related. Some of the kids did an illustrated book quote from their favorite book. Some of the kids did a printmaking project in which they printed onto bookmarks. And all of these projects were then donated to the New Braunfels Public Library as part of the Love Your Library Month. And they used all of those proceeds to benefit the library.
Part of Big Art Day is to invite the community, invite our student community to come and help create art so that we can have art in our world. And we wanted any student to be able to help do that. So right now we have 2 positive reinforcements, and we want to continue to do that because they were a huge success. The students love them, parents love them, our administration loves them, so we want to keep doing that. So we have some plans in the future for the next Big Art Day.
Thanks for all you did this past year. Appreciate all your hard work, and I look forward to this year and all the new challenges as we continue to work to get that distinction again each and every year.
And welcome back to Hawks Gym on the Hawks Network. About ready for first serve here between Llano and Canyon Lake. This is the 8th all-time meeting between these two. The Hawks lead the all-time series 4-3. Canyon Lake did sweep the regular season a year ago, winning both matches 3-0, and they have won 3 straight over the Jackets dating back to 2013. The last win for Llano over Canyon Lake came back in 2012, 7 years ago. The 2 programs paired to the 28-4 district together last year, the first time in a decade they have been placed in the same district. As I look at some of the Canyon Lake players being introduced here to the crowd, some of the players to make note of tonight for Canyon Lake, again, Laney Moses is one of them, a senior defensive specialist, a team-high 23 digs for the Hawks in Friday's district opening win over Bernie. Also keep an eye out for senior center Cassidy Phelps, 39 assists, 7 service aces in Friday's win over the Greyhounds. She has had 16 aces in the last 2 matches for Canyon Lake. And again, the middle blocker, the sophomore Megan Voorhees, a team-high 3 blocks in Friday's win over Birdie, and now has 71 on the year. The rest of the team has 34 combined. In terms of point scores for Canyon Lake, their leader in kills has been Caroline Kohlberg, a team-high 12 of them in the win on Friday over Bernie, averaging just under 2 kills per set this season for Canyon Lake. And again, the Hawks tonight playing for win number 9 in a row. The team that started the year with a record of 4-7 after the first 11 matches of the season. Since then, 14-5. And Canyon Lake looking to stay on top of the district standings early in district play. Their 28-4 record sits at 2-0, or would sit at 2-0 with a win, sitting at 1-0 currently. And the Yellow Jackets not only trying to pick up their first district win, but to stop a 13-match losing streak and pick up what would be just their second win of the year. Only other win came August the 10th, nearly 2 months ago, against Corpus Christi Moody. Two teams huddling up and ready to take the floor. You look at Canyon Lake's front row currently. Phelps is up there, the Canyon Lake setter. And she's joined by Caroline Kohlberg, who we were just speaking of. And Taylor Fillinger is also up there, senior middle blocker, second of the team in blocks this season. That's Canyon Lake's front row to start. And the Hawks back row, the Libero wearing the black jersey tonight is Moses, along with Olivia Robinson, the sophomore outside hitter, and Kyle Morgan, the junior. Looking at Llano's front row currently, they'll start with Kara Manier, along with Lauren Tudyk. And also up front for Llano is Grace Fletcher. Service belongs to Emma Wooten. Her sister Tyler also plays on the team. We're underway from Hawk Gym. 28-4A volleyball. Canyon Lake versus Llano. 8th all-time meeting. And we have a net violation. They called it against Emma Wooten. And the Hawks score the first point tonight. Canyon Lake has had some really impressive set victories this year. Again, in the closeout, fourth set against Bernie from this past Friday. They won that one 25-6. And a win over Marion early this year. Canyon Lake won the first set 25-1. Nearly an unheard of perfect set for Canyon Lake. Early two lead as Phelps serves for the Hawks. Again, 7 aces in the win over the Greyhounds on Friday, 16 in the last two matches combined, as the Yellow Jackets score their first point of the night. And now the Jackets will hand over service to Riley Humphreys, wearing the orange Libero jersey tonight for Llano. The jump serve is over. It's dug out by Moses. Nice looking kill for Hannah Snitkin, but they'll say that shot landed out. Yellow Jackets trying to argue the call there. As Canyon Lake back in front by 2, and now Kaylee Moore will serve, the junior, who's acted as a service specialist for the Hawks. She has 24 aces in just 24 sets played. Snitkin had that one deflected. Canyon Lake returning. Off the elbow of the Libero Humphreys, and the Hawks now in front 4-1. And Moore, who also plays softball at Canyon Lake, will serve again. Right to the Libero, Humphreys. Llano returning, good shot from Tudyk, dug out by Canyon Lake, and the Hawks find a soft spot in the Llano defense, so now in front 5-1. 3-point run currently for Canyon Lake. And Moore will serve again. Again, right to Humphreys. Kind of a target on her back right now. That shot lands out for Alexis Cotton. And the run is up to 4 for Canyon Lake. Service there, and that will hand things back over to the Yellow Jackets as they score their second point of the night. And Snitkin, who was all district a year ago for Llano, beg your pardon, the only returning all district player. Yellow Jackets had 4 of them a year ago. Serving currently for Llano. And now she sends it over from the back row. And the Libero, Humphreys out of position. Point scored by Olivia Robinson, the sophomore. She's averaging more than a kill per set, 1.16. It ranks third of the team. And now the Hawks will have Taylor Fillinger serve. Herself, 11 service aces this year. That ranks third of the team. Near the Llano bench, and Snitkin will set it over. A free ball for Canyon Lake. And right there in position, Megan Voorhees. Sophomore middle blocker, doesn't let a whole lot get by her. Really good as a freshman a year ago. Second of the team in kills and blocks in 2018. The sophomore gives Canyon Lake a 6-point lead in the first set. Good play there from Alexis Cotton. Caught Canyon Lake's front row defenders cheating up and just dropped the ball in there for the Yellow Jackets' third point tonight. And now it's Tudyk serving. Good serve. Good dig by Moore on the return for Canyon Lake. Off the right hand of Snitkin. Back out to a 6-point Canyon Lake lead. Free ball for Llano. Tough set there for Grace Fletcher, looking to set up Autumn Harris but couldn't. And the Hawks have their largest lead of the night, in front by 7, 10-3. Left-handed serve is over for Morgan. And that was an easy setup for Canyon Lake. Cassidy Phelps scores the point. Timeout taken by Llano. At 11-3, Canyon Lake lead here in the first set. Again, Phelps scored the last point for Canyon Lake. The senior led the team with assists last year with over 330. Already has nearly 200 more this year. She's averaging well over 6 assists per set. Another big improvement for Phelps this season is time in her service game. Led the Hawks in aces last year with 26. This year, a team high 47. And again, 16 coming in the last 2 matches. She has yet to serve tonight for Canyon Lake. And she learned from a good one. Phelps backed up Faith Hassness as a sophomore in 2017. Hassness, one of the top setters in program history. As Morgan serves again. All Canyon Lake in the first set so far. Little back row attack from Robinson. Llano able to return. Good dig though from Phelps. Robinson again. Dump play for Llano, but in position was Morgan. That shot is just inside the corner. And the Hawks lead is up to 9, 12-3. A look at the Canyon Lake front row again. Number 7 is Voorhees, one of the top middle blockers in the 28-4A district. Harris had a dugout with a impressive diving play by Kaylee Moore. It leads to a Canyon Lake point. And credit that point to, again, the great defensive play by Moore. Morgan serve over again to the back row. This time it's Alexis Cotton. Can't score, it's too strong. Behind the in line. It has been such a tough season this year for Llano after a tough season a year ago, going 4-21. And Coach Diana Heiner's first season, 1-15 so far this year. And the Hawks call for being in the net. And they're going to call this against Voorhees. And that'll end a long rally for Canyon Lake. His service now belongs to Alexis Cotton. Llano needs a good 3-4 point run to get back into this thing. And there is the shot sent down by Voorhees. She leads the team in total kills this year, second in kills per set. And again, started her varsity career as a freshman a year ago. Standing serve for Robinson is dug out by the libero Humphreys, but not well enough on the pass. So if you go back to the fourth set against Bernie on Friday, Canyon Lake has outscored its opposition since then by a collective score of 32-10. Dominant as Llano calls for timeout. Coach Kim Clemens huddling up around her team right now in her fifth season at Canyon Lake. 130 wins for Coach Clemens as Hawks head coach. Picked up her milestone 100th victory last season with a win over 6A Judson. She took over a program which had suffered 3 straight losing seasons prior to her arrival. And the team in those 3 seasons won just 5 district matches before she arrived. But by year 2, the Hawks had won a district title with a 12-0 record in district play. A former player at rival Wimberley, just a few miles down the road from Canyon Lake, part of the Texans' first ever state championship team back in 1999. And Coach Clemens later playing collegiate volleyball at Texas A&M Kingsville at the Division II level is done talking to her team. Great crowd on hand tonight, by the way, in this Tuesday night affair. As the Hawks serve out of the timeout, Robinson doing so again. Dug out by Humphreys. Third hit, a free ball for Canyon Lake. Phelps is set up for Voorhees. Llano unable to return. At that time, the shot from Harris got the better of Canyon Lake's front row defense. The combination of Voorhees and Phelps. Llano has its 5th point. And now Grace Haiti will serve for the right hand. Way too strong, and right after the Jackets ended a rally by Canyon Lake, they give it right back to the service error. And now it's Lania Moses, third-year varsity player, serving for Canyon Lake. Shot into the antenna. 15-point Canyon Lake lead. The team playing for its 9th win in a row. Off the fingertips, Filliger and Kohlberg. The shot from the Hawks misses a little wide to the right. Wu-Tan standing right-handed serve. Dug out by Moses. Back row attack. And the Hawks score again, courtesy of Caroline Kohlberg. Kohlberg in familiar territory here inside Hawks Gym. Also plays basketball for Canyon Lake. As Phelps will serve now for the Hawks. A look at Kohlberg now in the front row for Canyon Lake. Phelps dump play right in between the back and front rows of Llano. And Canyon Lake now 3 points away from an easy opening set victory. Good block by Canyon Lake. Llano trying to return. Shot from Manier and denied. Again, Canyon Lake's front row play really good tonight. Easy play for Addison Andrews, a sophomore outside hitter for Canyon Lake, playing to the right side there. There she is now playing left. Appearing in just 8 sets all season for Canyon Lake. They made the play, and the Hawks a point away from a 1-0 lead. But they won't get it yet. Service error committed by Phelps. And now it is up to Riley Humphreys to extend the first set. Dug out by Moses. Here is a shot. Good dig though by Wu-Tan. And Llano able to return. Phelps setting it up. Andrews had that one dug out from the back row. Good play by Haiti. But after the long rally, the point winds up in favor of Canyon Lake, as does the first set in convincing fashion. Canyon Lake takes the first set 25-7. Start of the second set coming up on the Hawks Network. We're back after this.
I'm Jamie Kaler, back for a new season of America Facts vs. Fiction, debunking the half-truths in American history. For example, the largest stash of gold isn't found at Fort Knox. It's below the streets of the Big Apple. And General Ike, well, he didn't always play by the rules. In fact, he stepped up to the plate under an alias to avoid being thrown out of West Point. We're unlocking the vault to secure the truth behind America's treasured secrets. Get it? America, Facts vs. Fiction on AHC.
Good things come to those who wait. At QVC, we say better things come now. Get it now. Pay over time. No extra charge with Easy Pay. The best news, you can use it on everything. Yes, everything. All the great brands you love and new products you'll discover. So why wait? It's Easy Pay every day. Now through September 30th. Shop QVC and QVC.com.
I will see you soon.
The filters are coming off.
Even though we haven't met, I fell in love. I couldn't help it.
I've sent $40,000.
Michael wants me to have a baby. Ready to open my heart again.
I really thought she was catfishing me.
I'm risking it all.
You're crazy. There's so much on the line. It's kind of hitting me.
Before the 90 days, all new, Sunday at 8 on TLC.
Watch TLC, GVTC, channel 553.
3, 2, 1, here we go.
Welcome to our NASCAR Race Hub.
From the green flag at Daytona to the checkers of Homestead.
In the car,
That close might get you on Race Hub.
under the hood, and hanging with the drivers.
A little love fest here. Gordon, Harvick, Canal, and of course the champ.
We've got the drama,
Get the heck out of the way.
the science.
2 levels of analysis and storytelling for the sport.
NASCAR Race Hub, weeknights at 6 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
All Canyon Lake in the first set, 25-7 over Llano, and on top 1-0 as we get ready for the second set tonight between Canyon Lake and Llano. Again, the Hawks enjoying an 18-12 season. 30 matches in, the 18 wins matching the total from all of last year. Llano, again, a tough finish a year ago, 4-21. Tough again this year, 1-15 for a program led by Diana Heiner, second season as head coach for the Yellow Jackets, was the head coach at Bandera for 7 seasons before taking over at Llano. Final 3 years for her as Bulldogs head coach. Her team's averaged 19 wins a season, and they made it as far as the third round of the playoffs one of those years. Something that really impressed athletic director Matt Green when she was hired at Llano was her desire to implement a weight training program. And right now trying to turn this program around and getting back into the postseason. She's also a member of the Texas Girls Coaches Association's Volleyball All-State Committee. A lot of credentials for Coach Heiner. And again, her team trying to turn things around mid-season and mid-match as they drop the first set 25-7. First serve of the second set, courtesy of Cassidy Phelps. The Hawks' top setter. More than 530 assists through 30 matches this year. At 33 in the 2 sweeps of Llano a season ago. Robinson able to dig it out for the back row for Canyon Lake. Off the libero, Moses. Phelps setting it up. Riley Shear, junior middle blocker. Also not used a whole lot this season. Shear only appearing in 10 sets through the first 30 matches. Scores the first point of the second set. Good standing serve delivered by Phelps. Free ball for Canyon Lake. Moses. And again this time for Wunderlich, I beg your pardon. Seeing her for the first time tonight. Phelps, this time for Coburg. 2-0 Canyon Lake. Mentioned Kayla Wunderlich, outside hitter right now on the left side on the front row for Canyon Lake. Has not played a lot this year, less than a third of the team sets. But in her second year at varsity, as that serve from Phelps is into the nets, and the Jackets have their first point of set number 2. Llano is not led tonight as Emma Wutan serves from deep behind the back line. Kind of runs into it. Phelps a dump play. And an effective play for Canyon Lake tonight. And there she is, Cassidy Phelps. Again, what a district opener she had on Friday against Bernie. 39 assists, 7 aces in the win over the Greyhounds. A lot of good stuff in the service game with the first set from Kaylee Moore serving here for Canyon Lake. And Moore and her teammate Moses look at that ball behind the inline. Onto a 4-1 Hawk lead. And Moore will serve again. Lady Moses, libero in the black jersey, talking defensive instructions to her teammates as the Jackets try to return and they can't. Out to a 4-point lead. Again, Moses really good defensively in the back row for Canyon Lake. A team high 23 digs in the 4-set win over Bernie on Friday. She leads Canyon Lake in digs per set, averaging 5. The next closest player averaging less than 1.5. Moses led the Hawks in digs a year ago as a junior. And again, third-year varsity player, all-around athlete at Canyon Lake. Has been on the varsity basketball team since her freshman year and is also a member of the Hawks 4x200 meter relay team. And is a defensive leader for Canyon Lake's volleyball team this year. 7-1, Hawk lead. 8-1 now. Too strong on the hit for the right side from Karen Manier. And now a 7-point run for Canyon Lake. That's Moore. Serves again. A dart of a serve dug out from the back row from Llano. Phelps is set up for her teammate. Riley Shear results in another Canyon Lake point. And the run now at 9 straight. 10-1 lead for Canyon Lake as the Hawks, or the Jackets rather, make a substitution. And Moore puts a serve over again. Shear, Phelps, the dump play falls in. Caught the Llano defense cheating up from the back row, and this leads to a timeout for Llano. A 10-point Canyon Lake run in front, 11-1. A look inside this Canyon Lake huddle. Again, led by Coach Kimberly Clemens. Again, 6th season at Canyon Lake. Had a chance to visit with her before the match tonight. Again, has been really impressed with the team's defensive play all year long. A lot of positive things to say about the team's 28-40 opener on Friday against Bernie. A lot of tough district matches still to come for Kenya Lake. To include 2 against rival Wimberley, still on the schedule. 2 against Fredericksburg as well. As the timeout is over, Hawks 10-point lead, all the momentum on top, 1-0. They've outscored Llano so far tonight, 36-8. You hear volleyball coaches talk all the time about the importance of the serve-pass game. If you can't figure that out, you're going to have a tough time winning. And Llano's having a tough time in that regard tonight. 12-1 now, Kenya Lake. Much better pass there for Llano, but Phelps was there on the play from the back row defensively. And that back row attack results in a shot to the net. Attacking error for Tudyk. Hawks front row looks on as Moore serves again. Good dig from Tyler Boutan. Again, she and Emma's sisters on the team. And they're both on the floor right now. Good play from Karen Manier. Had that ball hit the tape, and Llano has its second point of the set. Now 14-2. Or 13-2, beg your pardon. Hawk players looking on as Coach Diana Heiner tries to get her rotations in order. And that will send the libero Riley Humphreys back to serve now for the Yellow Jackets. The team trying to stop a 15-match losing streak in district play, dating back to 2017. Great return by Kenya Lake on a ball that seemed like it had no chance. Robinson hits that one into the net. And one of the rare times tonight that Llano has scored in back-to-back points. Now it's 13-3. Reference the winless 28-4 season last year for the Yellow Jackets, but they still had 4 players earn all district honors. Molly Linder, Faith Manning, Hannah Snitkin, and Kendall Wenzel. And again, Snitkin the only returner to this year's team as Llano scores for the 3rd straight time. Speaking of Kendall Wenzel, her sister Cameron Wenzel made that play. And now a 3-point run here for the Yellow Jackets as Humphreys serves on the jump. Too strong. Right now in the front row for Kenya Lake, Robinson is joined by Voorhees and Wunderlich. A lot of size up there for Kenya Lake. Standing serve from the libero Moses. Returned by the Yellow Jackets. Kept alive by Phelps. Not for long. So Llano playing much better over the past several volleys. Lead is down to 9. It has been as large as a dozen in the second set. Snitkin to serve for Llano. To the back row. Phelps. Wunderlich. Too strong and an attacking error for Kenya Lake. Cuts the lead down to 8. Good serve. Kaylee Moore able to dig it out. Here's Robinson. And a double hit called against Llano. I believe that's the first time we've seen that call tonight. And now Coach Clemens makes her rotations. In now in the front row is Addison Andrews here there for Canyon Lake. Saw her earlier in the second set. Hannah Harrison, the one serving. That was a really impressive shot. Good swing with the right hand from Lauren Tudyk. Back row attack for the Yellow Jackets. Cuts the lead down to 8. Now 15-7. Serve too strong behind the back left corner. More rotations here for Canyon Lake. Didn't see many of these in the first set by virtue of the lack of service exchanges between these two. And now serving Caitlin Cox, the defensive specialist for the Hawks, punches it over. And Llano is able to return. Great dig from Cox. Likewise for Snitkin for the Yellow Jackets. Both teams making good defensive plays. Tough ball there. Llano returns, but right into the awaiting two hands of Megan Voorhees. Another block for Canyon Lake. And back out to a double-figure lead. That ball hit the tape, ruled as a 4th hit against Llano. And now an 18-7 Canyon Lake lead. Again, the Yellow Jackets scored 7 points in all in the first set. As Cox's serve is dug out from Snitkin. And gets an opportunity from the back row right into the nets. The lead out to a dozen. Whistle here, another double hit. Called against Llano, their second in the second set. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. Once again, a look inside the Canyon Lake huddle, a team coming off of a 3rd place finish from a year ago. Tough end of the regular season for Coach Clemens' team, losing their final 3 district games after starting 28-4A play last year 5-2. But they still managed to win a first-round playoff match for the 3rd year in a row under Coach Clemens, sweeping Burnett before losing to Belleville in the 2nd round. Under Coach Clemens, the Hawks have reached 20 wins or more 3 times in 5 years, including a program record 33 wins back in 2015. And this team is on the doorstep of another 20-win season, 2 wins away from that. And perhaps by night's end, 1 shy. Serve for Cox. And again, the Yellow Jackets unable to return, out to a 14-point Canyon Lake lead. And the serves from Caitlin Cox have been tough for the Yellow Jackets to handle. Going right after the libero, Riley Humphreys. It's been a productive strategy for Canyon Lake. This is a 7-point run for the Hawks. Cox again, right to Humphreys, and again the Hawks score. Again, we talked about it, the serve and pass game, and right now Canyon Lake's serve game is at a high level. Defensive change for the Yellow Jackets as they take Humphreys out. In her place, Allison White. And lo and behold, Llano wins the point, now down to a 15-point lead. Llano looking to piece together a little bit of a rally here to at least build some momentum heading into the 3rd set. That will likely see them down 0-2. You look at the front row for the Jackets, and now is Kara Manier. She's back in. And the serve is dug out by Moses. On the shot, it hits the tape, and it's in. Caroline Kohlberg, a dozen kills in the win over Bernie on Friday. A point there for the Hawks, and now it's set point with Megan Voorhees serving. And the Hawks are up 2-0. Another dominant effort turned in by Kenya Lake as they take the second set 25-8. Start of the third set coming up on the Hawks Network. We're back after this.
HGTV is rebuilding the legendary Brady home, and it's going to blow you away. Come on, let's go inside. Oh, my nose! A very Brady renovation premieres Monday, September 9th. Only on HGTV.
Watch HGTV, GVTC, channel 578.
Sunday nights on Access TV. Access TV's new series, Paul Schaefer +1.
It's the Howard Stern Show, but no strippers.
Paul sits down with music's finest, followed by an all-new series, Brian Johnson's A Life on the Road. Brian sits down with music greats.
Just too good. Fabulous.
Sunday Night Rocks. It all starts 8/7 Central on Access TV.
Good things come to those who wait. At QVC, we say better things come now. Get it now. Pay over time. No extra charge with Easy Pay. The best news, you can use it on everything. Yes, everything. All the great brands you love and new products you'll discover. So why wait? It's Easy Pay every day. Now through September 30th. Shop QVC and QVC.com.
Mom Needs a Break Cleaning is the professional service you can trust. Thorough, careful, and affordable. We take care of all your home cleaning needs so Mom can take care of the important things in life. Isn't it time you came home to a spotless house without the hours of back-breaking work? Call Mom Needs a Break Cleaning for an over-the-phone estimate and to set your personalized cleaning schedule with us today.
I will see you soon.
The filters are coming off.
Even though we haven't met, I fell in love. I couldn't help it.
I've sent $40,000.
Michael wants me to have a baby. Ready to open my heart again.
I really thought she was catfishing me.
I'm risking it all.
You're crazy. There's so much on the line. It's kind of hitting me.
Before the 90 days, all new, Sunday at 8 on TLC.
Watch TLC, GVTC, channel 553.
And welcome back to Hawks Gym. Kenya Lake in control on top, 2-0. The Hawks won the first set 25-7. The second set nearly as dominant, 25-8. Llano again got swept at his 28-4A opener this past Friday against Wimberley, outscored by the Texans 75-37. And again tonight it has been 50-15 in favor of Kenya Lake, a team playing for its 9th win in a row. Coming off a perfect month of September, tonight the first match in October. And the first point of the third set is awarded to Llano, courtesy of Cameron Wenzel for the Yellow Jackets, and Llano has his first lead of the night. Wu-Tan serving. Hawks returning. Wu-Tan the set. And that shot from Tudyk is too much for Moses to handle. And Llano an early 2-zip lead here in the third set. Early Yellow Jacket advantage. Hawks playing for their first point of set number 3. Tudyk again. Tudyk shot too strong. And now a 2-1 Llano lead.
Number 3, Varsity.
Llano arguing that the ball was tipped by Candy Lake. With a point awarded to the Hawks, and now we're tied at 2. 2-point run for the Hawks after Llano scored the first 2. Phelps' serve is dug out. Dangerous ball, though. And the Yellow Jackets are called for being in the net. Andrews, her shot with the right hand too strong. A lot of attacking errors both ways here in this third set. We're tied at 3. Llano trying to extend the night to a 4th set as the Yellow Jackets make their substitutions, their rotations. And Tyler Rutan now serving from deep behind the back line. Sends it over. Should be a free ball for the Yellow Jackets. It is. Tudyk with the shot with the right hand. Dug out by the libero Moses from the back row. Pushed over, good for Candy Lake point. Caroline Kohlberg, another kill in this match for Candy Lake. And now she'll come to the sidelines, and back in is Kaylee Moore. Moore brought in to serve. A lot of long rallies for the Hawks tonight have been with Moore on service. Double hit called against Llano again. Their 3rd such violation tonight. And after jumping out ahead 2-0, it has been a 5-1 Candy Lake run. As Moore sends it over. Free ball for Candy Lake. Phelps is set up. Andrews, his shot blocked. A lot of action to the front row, and Candy Lake will win the point. Both teams, good front row play, but it's Candy Lake that comes out on top. And now doubling up Llano as Moore serves that one into the nets, cuts the lead down to 2.
8 for 10, go. 8 for 10.
Rotations for Llano. And that will bring Grace Haiti into the front row as the serve from Snitkin is dug out by Robinson. Here is Phelps for Andrews. Kept alive by Candy Lake. Sent over by the libero Moses. There's a shot from Alexis Cotton. Candy Lake able to return. Good back row attack from Candy Lake. Hawks able to score from all areas of the court tonight. As the fans look on here, again, a really good showing inside of Hawks Gym on a Tuesday night. Start of the match was delayed as the JV match went 3 sets. Won by Candy Lake. Fillinger, the senior, will serve now for the Hawks. 3rd of the team at Aces this year, has that serve dug out by Snitkin. 3rd hit from Tudyk. Trying to work cross court, goes into the bottom of the net. And our 4-point Hawk lead. Once again, Tudyk trying that cross court shot, but again, unable to get it up and over the net. And Fillinger, the right-handed standing serve, right to the middle of the back row. Another double hit called against Llano. A team that can ill afford to give away points as Candy Lake keeps finding ways to score their own. And there's a Canyon mistake. Fillinger throws that one into the net. As both teams make the rotations. And now it's 10-5 as Tudyk serves from the back row. Dug out by Moore. Back row attack. Andrews got the better of Tyler Boutin. Out to a 6-point lead. Andrews again, the point for the Hawks now comes out. In her place is Tilly Wetz, junior center, we're seeing for the first time tonight.
Serving for Canyon Lake, number 14, Tilly Wetz.
Wetz's serve too strong. Wetz now visiting with Robinson there in the back row for Canyon Lake. Back-to-back service errors between these two teams. And both coaches plugging players in and out. Trying to find the most effective lineup here in the third set. And part of the rotation sees Caitlin Cox back to serve for Canyon Lake. She was really good in the second set when the Hawks began to pull away, courtesy of the service game and right on cue. It is a 7-point Canyon Lake lead. Yellow Jackets just keep having issues returning the serves here from Cox. In fact, normally you see the coach hold the clipboard out, instructing the server where to serve. That clipboard is not out right now for Coach Clemens, trusting Cox in the service game. This one has to go over. It does, but too strong. Third set was back and forth early, and now it's all Canyon Lake, 10 points away from a sweep. It would mark the 6th consecutive set won by Canyon Lake. Remember, the Hawks dropped the first set to Bernie on Friday, and Llano called for being in the net. They whistled it against Haiti. And that time the serve is handled by Allison White. Timeout taken by Llano. Don't have the exact figure here, but I would be curious of how many points the Hawks have scored tonight with Caitlin Cox on service. Again, matchup between Canyon Lake and Llano here in the fall athletic season. Checking in at how the two football programs are doing. Canyon Lake football out to a 4-1 start. They won their final non-district game of the season this past Friday, defeating rival Blanco 10-0. The Hawks are on a bye this week and will open 14-4A play next Friday, October the 11th at Taylor. Canyon Lake's next home football game isn't until October the 25th against Fredericksburg. Meanwhile, Llano's football team also 4-1. They too won their final non-district game of the season on Friday as they defeated San Angelo Lakeview. And like the Hawks, the Yellow Jackets on a bye this week. They open 13-4A play next Friday at Navarro. Spoke earlier about how these two volleyball teams not in a district with one another for 10 years until last year. Well, the two football programs have not played each other in 10 years either. Last meeting came 2009. Back to action here out of the timeout called by Llano. 11-point Canyon Lake lead on the verge of a sweep. Back row attack hits off the middle blockers for Llano and a point for Canyon Lake. Caroline Kohlberg, another kill for the Hawks. She's been busy tonight. One of the better point scorers in this district, and Llano having all kinds of issues right now. The lead is up to 13, and the Hawks are 6 points away from a 2-0 start in district. Hawks another serve. Tudyk the set. Shot blocked, kept alive. This is going to be the third hit. It is over. Tudyk again. Shot is blocked. Megan Voorhees, Caroline Kohlberg, too much for the Yellow Jackets to handle. Great front row play from Kenya Lake all match long. This has to go over, and it does. Llano trying to return itself. Kept alive by Wunderlich. And now Wunderlich is shot. I had that dug out by Tudyk. Good volley here. Shot goes off the hands of Snitkin. Sent back over and behind the inline. Great effort on the part of both teams, but Kenya Lake winds up surviving that point. And now in front by 15, 5-0 or 4-way rather, from the sweep. An ace from Cox as that ball was deflected by Allison White. And Cox will finally surrender service for Kenya Lake. On the error. Llano trying to force a few more points in this one. What a shot sent down by Kohlberg. She has been locked in tonight. Congratulated by her teammates there in the front row. Kohlberg playing very well as Kenya Lake is now 2 points away. And serving is Moses. Wunderlich. And it is match point coming up for Kenya Lake. The Hawks have held the Yellow Jackets into single figures in each of the first two sets. Perhaps about to do it in set 3 as well. Shot down, dug out though by White. Good point there for the Jackets. One of their best swings tonight, courtesy of Autumn Harris. And the match extended to 1 point further as Emma Wu-Tan goes back to serve for Llano. Good dig for the back row from Haiti. Llano is able to return it. Shot deflected, and Kenya Lake is now on a 9-match winning streak. The Hawks pick up win number 19 of the year, and now 2-0 in 28 4A play as they sweep Llano in convincing fashion, outscoring the Jackets 75-22 or to 30 tonight. We're back to wrap things up with the Hawks Network. Back after this from Hawks Gym.
Many tales have been told of Africa, but none like this. This is our story. This is Serengeti.
Watch Discovery, GVTC, Channel 554.
We were giving the final scoring going into the last break. It was actually 75-23 advantage Canyon Lake as the Hawks win the first set 25-7, set 2 25-8, and the third set 25-8 as well as they dominate Llano tonight, improving to 19-12 of the season and now 2-0 in 28-4A play. And the win streak for the Hawks now up to 9 in a row, heading into a Friday night 28-4A matchup coming up later this week. Well, that's going to do it here for us from Hawk Gym. On behalf of the entire Hawks Network, I'm Brian Freeman saying good night from Canyon Lake High School. The final score, Canyon Lake 3, Llano 0.